By the end of today's discussion, a lot of positive changes will be done in our private school sectors. Okay? I'm here today for the private school teachers. What is their security in this pandemic era? What is their hope? So, I'm here to talk on the private school teachers. I have to speak for them. I want to use this platform to speak for them, private school sectors in Nigeria, the teachers. Okay? What is their hope after they sit at home? Their salary is gone. No way. Authorities in charge, take note. You can't just eat their salaries. Their salaries must be paid. So once they cannot pay the teachers, they will not collect full school fees from the pupils. Parents should take note.
Überall, wo ich hinkomme, gucken sie, weil sie wissen, ging los.
Hello guys, welcome to Eva Mom Gist TV. If today is your first time of coming across this channel, or you have been watching or you haven't subscribed, please don't hesitate to subscribe to Eva Mom Gist TV, okay? Thank you very much to all my subscribers. I so much appreciate you all. And to my subscribers, I so much appreciate you all. And I say a very big thank you for making this ministry moving forward. May you remain blessed in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. So, my lovely ones, I just want to use this, or may I say, I want to use this medium to plead on the federal government of Nigeria on behalf of the private school sectors. Yes, today we are talking of the private schools organization. You see, one thing about this organization, nobody cares for them. They mold the futures of our kids. Since this pandemic, nobody cares about what will become the teachers once they cut off this whole sit-at-home stuff. Because most of them will not be paid for this 1 month they are staying at home. Please, today that is Workers' Day, please let all the private schools organizations write a letter to the federal government, plead on the federal government of Nigeria on behalf of your teachers. Your workers, they are working for you. You have to protect them because most of you are not going to pay their salary for this 1 month they are at home. And you know very well that they are at home. They don't have any other work. They depend on this salary. And yet you tell them they didn't work for that month, for that they won't get their salary for that month. And the children will pay their school fees fully. You won't deduct a dime from their school fees. And you take the whole money as your own profit. It's not done. Pay your teachers. Once the children pay their school fees, pay your teachers. If you can't pay your teachers, let the organization write a letter to the federal government, plead on the federal government of Nigeria. If the federal government of Nigeria did not answer to your pleading, then you can bring it to the UN. Write a letter. You all are graduates. You are not illiterate. Everyone is afraid to speak up. Speak up for your teachers. Don't say I'm not government. They are working for you. You are their organ on top. So you have to protect their image. Don't see your workers, don't see your teachers as commoners. Without your teachers, those children can't be there. And their parents are not going to pay any dime for their school fees. It's because of the teachers. Their parents are paying it because the teachers are rendering the services. And yet, they are not going to get their salaries. Nobody will speak for them because you use your office to oppress them. You put fear in them. Once they see you, they begin to panic because you think you have arrived. Don't forget that they didn't get that certificate on credit. They pay their school fees. Their parents train them from KG, the kindergarten, from kindergarten to their higher institution. and you cannot graduate if you are owing school a dime. So I believe none of them got that certificate on credit, and yet they are working on credit with no respect, with no regards. Even some parents can walk into your school and insult your teachers, and you take it lightly with the parents, all in the name of, if I shout on that parents, the parents will take the kids away. Oh yes, once that parents take the kids away, she's going to enroll the child in another school. Let's try to correct some impressions that we tolerate in private school that is not done. Please, they say, don't spare the rod and spoil the child. A parent can walk in and talk to your teacher and call you, look at this idiot, look at this commoner, and you take that because it's not you. And you tell the teachers not to retaliate. Yes, they will not retaliate, but you speak. Speak for them. Because one of the qualities of teachers is tolerance. They will tolerate. But please, don't abuse that tolerance as if they are commoners or they don't know their rights. Many teachers are crying. Okay, for instance, a family, the husband is a teacher and the wife is also a teacher, and both in private school sectors. Their children goes to school, maybe not in the same schools their parents are teaching. They must pay for their children's school fees, and they must pay for their rent. And yet, you said they are not going to get their 1 month salary because they didn't work for it. Please pay them their salary. Don't owe them. If you try not to pay your teachers for this 1 month they are at home, your conscience will forever haunt you. Many of them have whipped their pillows all night because they know that this salary is gone. When you don't have enough to settle for their salary, then come together as one body, all the organizations, all the private schools organization, write a letter to federal government of Nigeria, let them assist you in this pandemic. Yes, other countries did it. Even for their citizens and non-citizens. They helped in. Nigeria, you're not a different country. You're also a country. You are being counted as a country. Despite you behave as if our leaders are something else. How can our leaders be behaving as if they are illiterate, bunch of illiterates? When you don't protect your citizens, especially in this pandemic era, COVID, nobody speaks for them. Or you ask them to sit at home. You don't look into some certain things you have to put in order to make the citizen happy once again. You see, there are I'm very I can't understand it. Other countries take care of their citizens and non-citizens. The kids are happy, despite they are not from that country. They are 100% happy. Their education is assured. Food is not a problem. Their health is being cared for. What of Nigeria? No single help. Now, these teachers, once their children fall sick, they will take them to hospital and they must pay. Where do you expect them to get money? They have to feed these kids. 3 square meals is very difficult for them. And now landlord is knocking at their door for their rent. And you said that they didn't work for that month. Where did they work? I'm asking you, the directors and the owners of private school, where did the teachers work for the last month? Where did they work? They are at home. And you too, you're at home. And parents that will pay the school fees, they are at home too. And some parents are here thinking, how do I get money to pay for my kids' school fees? How? Business is locked up. And yet, the parents will still struggle, manage to pay school fees. You cannot tell them, okay, since you people didn't work for 1 month, let's just cut off 1 month's school fees. Let's just deduct 1 month's school fees. No deduction in school fees. As long as Nigeria is concerned, no free education. In government school, they said free education, but who monitors what goes there? They will owe teachers like 6 months, 7 months. The system of education in Nigeria is something else. Please, the authorities in charge, look into this matter. The qualities of teachers in your life and in the life of your kids. For you to be there in that office, the teachers molded you up to that extent. From your kindergarten, primary school, secondary to higher institutions, your teachers did that work. Okay? So, if you have forgotten, the teachers play a very vital role in our life to become successful in our career and in our business. Yes. So, I respect teachers. I have so much respect for teachers. And when I see a child insult a teacher, it baffles me. It hurts me. Because most of these things, maybe they don't know what they are doing, but I hope they will realize that tomorrow. So parents, don't wait for them to grow to realize the importance of teachers in their lives. You have to inculcate that in them, that their lives, their future depends on their teachers. So they have to have maximum respect to their teachers. I didn't say minimum, maximum respect to their teachers. It's not easy. They prepare the lesson notes, they read, for them to impact the knowledge in you. And when your child complains, Mom, my teacher said, don't mind us to beat all these commoners, all these teachers, all these hungry teachers. Why are you are telling a child the teacher is hungry? And don't forget, when the teacher is hungry, he's going to practice that hungriness on your kids. Why not say, no, don't say that. Your teacher is it. Inculcate them. Let them know the qualities of teachers. Let them know the importance of teachers in their lives. Don't just support and say, don't mind them. Teachers are hungry. You can be a teacher. Yes, in Nigeria, when your child said, I want to become a teacher, you see that child as if the child have chosen wrong profession. Yes, that is what the country made teachers to be. Once you say you're a teacher, you are poor forever. But I reject that. I said, it's no. Teachers are not poor. Teachers worth more than you think. I respect teachers. I have so much respect for them. Parents, we are teachers too. If you're not, I am a teacher. Yes, I teach my kids too. So it's your duty. When you say that teachers are commoners, you are a commoner too. Because when you are trying to impart knowledge on your children, you are playing a part of a teacher in their lives. So you don't want your children to respect your teachers, they will not respect you. But when they respect their teachers, they have maximum opportunity to grab everything the teacher says or teaches them in school. Because I believe that when they know the importance of teachers, they will know that their future lies in the hands of their teachers. They prepare our futures positively to the development of the nation. Yes, teachers, they prepare our futures positively to the development of nation. Yes, to the development of the nation. Without teachers, you can't be medical doctor. Without teachers, you can be a lawyer. Without teachers, you can be in that office. Now you are got on top. You have forgotten people that molded you to that extent. Please, don't forget. Okay? And another one, the teachers provide power of education. Yes. Teachers provide power of education. If we want education system to stand very well in Nigeria, we have to promote the teachers. We have to support the teachers. We have to make the teachers happy. We have to make the teachers regain their esteem. Most Africans leaders are self-centered. only their personal pockets. They don't care for their masses. They don't think of what become of them. So please, all the African leaders, look into your private school sectors. Teachers provide power of education. Yes, the power of education lies in the hands of the teachers. If you don't know it. Don't see teachers as people that don't have hope. They mold the life of our kids. I hope you have not forgotten in a hurry. So let's bear it in mind that the power of education lies in the hands of these teachers. Knowledge and education are the basic of all things that can be accomplished in life. Yes. Whatever you want to become in life, you must pass through education. Without education, you find that our human beings can behave like animals because of lack of proper training. Even animals, when you train a dog will behave 75 or 80% like human. So when you don't train an animal that is wild animal, the same applies to a human. When a human being doesn't have that proper training, they behave wildly like animals. Please, teachers, they pick up teaching. In fact, I've seen that teaching job in Nigeria is just, or how do I put it? It's just like, what can I do? Let me just pick up a teaching job as a job, as in when you have no hope, you just pick up a teaching job in private schools. Because you can't sit back at home. How do you feed your family? All these things I have said today, my advice to every parent: respect your children's teachers. Teachers teach the children happily. Don't be aggressive on those kids because of what their parents did. Please, you are there to correct that impression. Teach the kids that they don't have to be aggressive in life for them to become somebody in life. Aggressiveness doesn't work inculcating in a child's life. So you try to be aggressive. Correct them. That is the work of the teachers. And the owner of the school, the directors, the proprietors of the school, or the proprietors of the schools, of the private schools, please have that cordial relationship with your teachers. Make them feel happy. Don't impact fear in them. Don't let them, whenever they see you, they panic. Because you are not God. If you are doing that, you are using your office to oppress your teachers, which is not allowed. And to the leaders of the organizations of private school sectors, please don't use your office to intimidate some schools and favor some schools. Let all private schools be equal. Treat them as ones, even those little ones that doesn't have much. Help them, assist them, if possible, financially. You know, some schools, we have big parents. Rich people goes to that school. So you don't compare the schools, private school sectors, the ones that the poor masses send their kids to. Let it be that the children are getting the knowledge of education. Assist them. Yes, especially here in Germany, the government assists parents or homes that earn little salary. They come in, they help so that everybody will be equal, so that you don't feel inferior over others. And the children will not be seeing themselves as if their world is different. They feel among in the society. They are happy like every other child. They don't differentiate. They wear good clothes. They wear good shoes. You won't even know that their parents are not working, but yet they are happy. But you don't try that in Nigeria. That child or those kids will look haggard and unkempt, that when you see them, poverty is written all over them. Why not assist? The little way you can assist, then your office use your office to assist. If your office can assist, please write with your office. Use your office to write to the federal government and speak on behalf of these private school sectors. The teachers, please, once you get this message, please, I'm not trying to push anybody, but I'm just here pleading for all the leaders of Nigeria. Use your office to help the teachers in private sectors. They finished, they graduated, know what? They pick up teaching job as opportunity for them not to stay at home, for them not to die of starvation or go into the street to cause nuisance to the society. No, they pick up that job. Instead of us to encourage them, rather, we discourage them by the words we use on them. Please, that is all I have to say today. That is Workers' Day. I just want to use this opportunity to say Happy Workers' Day to all of us. Yes, teachers, they are workers, and now we are saying Happy Workers' Day. Yes, some people are very, very angry, and they are on top. They are smiling because their salary is already in their bank accounts. Or if at all their Ghana must go, they are with it, filled with cash. And the funny part that they don't pay them in Naira. Naira is our currency, Nigerian currency. No, rather, they pay the senators, the ministers in dollars. It's a very shameful thing. Every country, US pays their workers with their currency, dollars. Germans pay their workers with their currency, euros. The same Britons with pounds. But Nigeria, our leaders, they pay themselves because they pay themselves with dollars. And you earn your salaries in dollars and you pay the teachers in Naira. Good leaders. Good leaders. Work well done. I see you, Nigerian leaders. Please do something. I'm not here for your money. I'm not here for anything. But I want you to look into those private school sectors and put things in order. Anything that's going to correct it, put it in order. Know the number of teachers they have. Organ on top. Don't use your office to suppress your workers, okay? Thank you very much for stopping by and for watching and for listening. Please share these videos, like this video, and comment, okay? So, thank you very much. I would like to stop today, but let's put it in practice. Love you all. Happy Workers' Day to you all, okay? Bye-bye. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe to Eva Mom Gist TV.
Mixo. Überall, wo ich hinkomme, gucken sie.